Scorpio, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I'll be doing your love and relationships reading for the time period of March 21st to April 3rd, 2022. Please remember that this is a general reading. It is not a personal read. Take what's for you, leave the rest. Don't try to make it fit. I feel like saying don't try to make it fit. Alright, I want to start off by saying this is a 2-week reading. I'm going from the 21st of March to April 3rd. I normally do a weekly read, but life has a way of taking all my time, you know. YouTube doesn't completely pay my bills at this time, so I would, sometimes I have to make things fit like they will. Please bear with me. Alright, we are going to start off with some, I'm going to pull Queen of the Moon, but I'm feeling like I might need to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle as well. I suddenly felt like both of them. So let's see what's going on here for Scorpio. There we go. So I will just take these two. We have Protection. It seems like someone here is requesting from the universe a love that will keep them feeling safe and protected. I feel like you may have went through a bad time in a relationship. Boundaries as well here. I'm feeling like somebody may have been abused, or you just didn't feel like they were out for you. You headed into a relationship and they went beyond. You didn't set boundaries for them or yourself, and they took advantage. This is what this feels like, being taken advantage of, wanting and asking. I feel like someone here has been, I see someone crying, terribly crying, swollen eyes, and asking the universe, why can't I want someone who was there for me and would never hurt me. That's very sad. But this happens often, doesn't it? We all go, almost all of us, go through it at one time or another. Someone takes advantage of our love, and we're all caring, and this may I feel like someone here may have had multiple relationships like this. Multiple, not saying a lot, but maybe even just 2, which is enough, isn't it? It's draining. Because you allowed them to surpass boundaries that they shouldn't have stepped over. I feel like someone here had an abusive relationship, and then they had another relationship. This person knew what you went through before. They seemed kind, they seemed loving, they seemed very attentive, and somehow it turned, and they knew what happened before. You let them in, and they have, this could have been a past thing. I feel like something's recent. They hit you, or they did something or said something to you in an argument that was totally what the other person would have said, and it's taken you right back to that place. This person knew what your background was. They knew you've confided in them over what happened to you before, and they said they would never do you that way, and now here we are. You're presented with this, and this hurts. This hurts terribly. I feel very very bad for you. Look at this already. Wow. Round and round. Round and round. Wow. That's why we needed another card out of that deck. Going in circles. Attracting, possibly attracting the same kind of people to you, because they've seen your weaknesses, and they know that you will let your guard down. So be very mindful of that. You've got to place boundaries. I feel like the universe is listening to you, though. They are listening to you. You are, someone here is in pain and they are listening. I feel like you need to, take yourself out of the dating game, or take yourself out of the searching for someone right now, and heal yourself, and uh, set these boundaries and keep them. Don't let anybody surpass them. Know that you're beautiful, and that you are beautiful inside and out, and that it's not about you, it's about them, definitely. And you need to let them go. If there's someone that's trying to leave, or you feel like it's the best thing is for them to leave, even though it's painful. You need to be strong and let them go. That's what I feel like saying. Okay, let's read from the book for you guys, or the books. See if we can get reaching for my glasses here, and they're not on my head. Okay, we have the number 24. Oh, I opened right up to it. Wow. Your higher power, however you describe this, is a loving and protective energy. You are loved and protected. Identify your fears. You can protect yourself better. Trust in yourself. I feel like someone wants to use you feel like you're using your energies for protection for yourself, but you're really you have a little bit of vengeance in your heart. So be mindful when you're doing spell casting, or laying intents against someone else, or make sure the way you're wording it is not sending out harmful vibes to that person, whether you want to or not. You don't want to regret something that happens later, I feel like saying. Somebody already did. Somebody already did go through this and regretted it. Something happened to that person, and now they feel like it's their fault, whether it was or not. Okay, we have the number 12, boundaries. Judging what you need and what you don't need allows you to place healthy boundaries. You teach people how to treat you. Judge what is healthy and right for you with clarity and care. Simplify. In times of sickness, or, say, the presence of very strong emotions such as grief, we often naturally simplify. We cut out all the extras that are too hard or too complex at that time. We might not take up an invitation to an event. We might have to work at attending it. We might only watch a film we know uplifts us. We might only want to see or communicate with friends we know and trust to understand, love, and support us, warts and all. We might only choose to spend the depth of our heart and time with a few people rather than many. And we become vastly sensitive to those we now discover take their unfair share of our energy. It's not selfish to do self-care. I feel like telling somebody somebody told you you're being selfish. Don't listen to that. If you are not in a healthy mind state right now because of whatever is going on in your life, don't let someone tell you that you're being selfish because you want time away, you want time alone, you plan on, I feel like somebody had some plans, and their significant other or a friend is trying to make them feel like they are, that it's not fair to them. You do what's right for you. That's what I feel like saying here. Wow. Okay, I feel like somebody's really being taken advantage of. I don't think it's just in a relationship. This may be a friendship as well. A friend that treats you like this. That's terrible. That's not a friend. Just so you know. And you don't have to put up with it. There's millions of people in the world. You don't have to settle for that one person or two people that treat you like garbage. Get rid of them. Okay, round and round. Essential meanings. The spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. The Oracle's message. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. Your relationship message. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time. For you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. There we go with the blame game. I just was talking about this. Someone making you feel like it's something that you're doing. If you're doing something for yourself, this may be a repeated pattern. Don't allow anybody to tell you that you're being selfish. I just feel like telling someone that. Don't allow people to be telling you that you're being selfish when you are doing things for yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, who's going to? Never rely on somebody else to fully take care of you financially, physically, mentally, socially, anything. It doesn't bode well. It doesn't end well, ever. All right, let's see. Let's get into the body of your read, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. Oh. Bunch jumped out, but that one jumped over. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse. Yes, I feel like this, there has been a third-party situation. I don't always feel this, but I feel like with this pain and a revisited pattern, I feel like someone has attracted a cheater back into their life. That really, I hate that. I hate hearing that. But it's all over the place, isn't it? It's something that just happens often. People don't have boundaries anymore. They don't have what do I want to say? They don't have self-control. And it really sucks for those of us that get hurt by it. I feel like it's in the reverse because this may be past for most of you. I feel like maybe it's in the reverse because this is a past experience, and once again, it may have been maybe revisited. I don't think it's the same person. Look at this. They're flipping over in the deck on me. You have the Two of Swords here. You have a decision to make here. Either I feel like you need to set up some boundaries with that person. Whether it's a second person or not, there's a path that you need to take, a path that it's either about them or about you. It's either the two of you together or you going off on your own. I feel like it's familiar. This round and round, you're going back, you're going in circles because you attract, and you didn't realize it because they hide it well, attracting people that have no self-control. They and that's the worst, isn't it? It's the worst kind of coming in like they pounced on you. They could tell you were weak in your moment, and they brought you a bunch of, they made a bunch of, I'm feeling like flowers, like peachy colored flowers. I felt like I saw a rose, but it could have been any peachy colored flower. Like it wasn't a big massive bunch of them though. It was like maybe three flowers in a little bunch with some baby's breath. They brought that to you, and it went like on your first date, or I just feel like they brought them to you at any rate, and you were like so taken aback by this gesture and how beautiful the flowers were. This may be your favorite color as well. Let me know in the comments if this is you. I feel like they took advantage though. They swooped in and they, for months on end, they made you feel like it was great, and then you find out that they're the same type of person you dealt with, and they know your situation, and they should have never bothered with you if this was something that they were capable of doing. And now it's time to make a choice. Do you go round and round? Do you go forgive them for what they've done, or do you go on and just be, I feel like, stepping aside, stepping out of, stepping away and finding yourself and connecting with yourself before you can try to connect with anyone else emotionally. You have the Two of Wands in the reverse as well. There's a couple of twos here. That is, I'm feeling like you got the 22. You got two twos. I'm feeling like 22. Look up the angel number meaning. It's a It's a master number. Look it up, and I won't do that here, but look it up for on your own, and see the messages. Maybe they're lying in wait for you there. This Two of Wands, I think at one point before you met this other person, this was you thinking about the relationship you wanted. I think you need to go back to that. You forgot it. That's why it's in the reverse. I feel like you had said, I'm not going to allow anything like that again. I want something different. This is what I want over here. But somehow you ended up turning around, and you ended up in the same position. Sometimes these readings just go on a tangent toward particular people, and I'm sorry for that if it doesn't resonate with you. I feel like hopefully something will come up along the way here. I feel like something may come up along the way, but I want to say I'm sorry if it doesn't resonate and it's going towards a particular people. You have the Eight of Pentacles. It's in the reverse as well. The Eight of Pentacles is about hard work, putting a lot of work and effort into something. It could just be about work itself. But I'm feeling like this is a indicator of, I think you tried before. You tried before, and remember how it made you feel. Remember how you said, I'm not going to do this again because, you know, I tried to make it work before, and it just, the trust is gone, and now I can't trust them anymore. And now you're going through it again. So just be mindful of the fact that this is landing on this Two of Swords. This is about being at a crossroads. Do I work on this or not? And this is in the reverse. I feel like you don't, as much as you like this person, you don't want to have to work at fixing something that you didn't break. That's what I feel like saying to you. And you have the Six of Wands. This is a card of victories. I feel like you need to change yourself around, and it's right under the boundaries. Set boundaries. Step away from the dating game or the relationship game for a little while if you need to. Set up boundaries and don't allow anybody. You can put yourself on a pedestal. They're higher than everyone else in this card. Putting yourself on a pedestal. Go out and do something for yourself. Do something that you want to do. And don't let someone tell you yourself. I feel like I just keep going back to someone telling you that you're selfish. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but anybody who's experienced it, they know who they are, I guess. Let's see. Anything else here? I think that's it from this deck. We are going to get some cards for clarity here for Scorpio. We have the Five of Wands. This is fives are cards of challenges. The Wands, I feel like learning. You've been through a lot, and you're beginning to learn from the experience. Remember, I feel like saying remember. Don't forget where you've been and what you've had to go through in the past. Eight of Swords. Self-imposed restriction, not being able to look in the mirror, and not being able to see that you some of those things that you let them do or say leads up to some bigger negatives. If you let people do negative things, even slightly, don't, I feel like, put those boundaries up and don't allow them to do that, because you feel like, oh, it's not. If I don't do it a certain way, or if I'm not nice, even when they're, it'll make the relationship sour. Well, you know what? They're making it sour. So, and then I'm talking friendships, family, love relationships, whatever. Don't let yourself feel like you don't have rights to say something or stand out against something if you're not happy with it. Just saying. Don't make it, don't feel like you can't stand up for yourself and say something. And you have the Devil. Look at this. This is about temptations. And I'm feeling like an attraction to, there's somebody here may have a drug issue as well. This card is about addictions as well. It could be some kind of, it doesn't have to be drugs, but I'm feeling like somebody may. And, I suddenly got this feeling that someone is recovering addict, and you're finding out that this new person in your life, you may have had a rough and rugged relationship with someone else in the middle of your addiction, and this person you're finding out, they know all about your history and that, and you're finding out that they are using your new person here. Oh, that's terrible. And you want to help them. That may be where this Eight of Swords is coming in. There's some things you have to do. Oh, wow. Not wanting to give up on someone. This round and round, this reoccurring, this may even be that same person for someone here. You went through it before with them, and now this same, you got, maybe you both were recovering, and you're finding out that they've relapsed. And you feel devoted to them, you feel like you need to, but it's in the middle of it, you are having a, you're struggling with it because you want to help them, but being near that situation could cause you to relapse. Wow, that's terrible. Get them help the best that you can, but don't put yourself in a position to, if you're weak. That's what I feel like saying to someone about that. This may also just be about being tempted to be engaged into a relationship. You know, this may well be someone presenting their self to you. If you've been through a bad relationship, abusive relationship, whatever the case may be, and you're out of it and now you're talking to, don't be tempted to, I feel like if something is bothering you and this is the same feeling that the old relationship gave you, you may be into a new relationship right now, and you're seeing the signs, because this temptation, this devil card is right underneath this Three of Cups here. That's in the reverse. I feel like telling someone their intuition is right. Your intuition is right, okay? Wow. Don't let yourself be pulled into another situation where you end up for years letting a person, letting a person take advantage of you while they tell you they're sorry over and over again. Wow. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords, someone near you stealing from you. It's in the reverse. This is about sneaking off, being stealthy, trying to be stealthy, but telling on themselves at the same time. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. But it has to be said. If it's bad or good, it has to be said, guys. I know that everybody looks for a good reading, but if you are here for answers, or, you know, you can change your situation. You can't always change that person, but you can change you and how you react to these situations. But it feels like someone stealing your heart, someone walking off, sneaking around. I wouldn't doubt if the Moon card comes up here. We have the Wheel. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is about things moving anyway. It keeps changing, and you can either choose to change with it, whether or not your person does, or you can just keep letting this wheel turn and life going on without you, and you still being in this position. You have the Star in the reverse. It wasn't what you signed up for. This wasn't the relationship that you had wanted or signed up for. I feel like I think you keep getting into these situations where they're not faithful, or they're not faithful to you. Not even just, it might not even be about, this could be them going off with their friends all the time, even on anniversaries, even on your birthday, inviting the guys over, the girls over, when it's supposed to be you wanted a you time and they knew it. It's about selfishness on their part. That might be where this word being selfish is coming up for me. They may be being selfish, but they may try to make you feel like you're being selfish. You have the Two of Cups in the reverse. I'm going to move these down because we have quite a few left here. Let's do this. This is about standing up for yourself. This is the most positive card I'm looking at right now, is this standing up for yourself. Two of Cups here. This is about a union, but it's in the reverse. I feel like this is, it's not a union if they're all about themselves. And don't let them make you feel like it's something you're doing. It's definitely something they're doing. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like, I so feel like it's somebody here, somebody here being made to feel like they are the ones doing something wrong. This is, it's the Six of Pentacles is a positive card. It's a card of gift giving. It's a card of this is someone giving to you, but it's in the reverse. I feel like everything they gave you is just pretty much to benefit what they want and what their needs in the long run. This is, I hate to give you guys a bad, it's not a bad read. It's just, it's giving you some insight on a situation so that you can make a better decision. I feel like you're going to come up out of this, though, with this Six of Wands here. We have the Two of Pentacles. It's in the reverse. Two of Pentacles is, it can be about financial struggles. It can be, it feels like, you know, yo-yoing. You have the good and the bad, trying to weigh out the good and the bad in a situation, in a relationship, not being able to like get some balance in the situation. You have, it's in the reverse, so it's like there's no balance here. There's no give and take. It's always just take, take, take. We have, what I say, we have the Moon card here. Oh gosh. Secret. There's a secret being kept. There's a secret being kept here. Wow. That speaks for itself. I've already talked of it. Be very mindful of what's going on around you. Knight of Swords here. I feel like get away. Run away fast. Get out of Dodge. And we have the Five of Swords. It's to the point of headaches. Someone here may be getting headaches. I feel like the universe or spirit, your guides, don't want to hurt you, but I feel like you're not listening. They're trying to give you messages and you're not listening, and it's coming through as a sharp pain, or you're getting an ache in your head. That's because you're getting messages coming in here. They're trying to help you. You've got to stop. Take a quiet day away from them, away from kids, away from everything if you can, or when it's nap time for the babies, whatever. I feel like saying that. Light a candle, light some incense, and sit. Just sit with your feet planted on the ground, hands in your lap, sitting up straight. Just sit and relax and bring in messages. Your first thoughts that come to your head when you finally feel relaxed, that's the messages, and this headache will go away. Wow. Okay. All right, let's get a few grace cards here before we end the read, and there they are. Silence. I was just saying this. Sitting in quiet. You have silence. Taking a moment of silence. Be still. A daily practice of silence bears gifts. A heightened sensitivity to beauty, deep inner peace, and a profound feeling of connectiveness to all living things. This may be something, if you can, try to take, even if it's a moment in the car, and just zero everything out, you know, and act. We have charge forward. When we combine action with unwavering faith, the power of grace will meet our needs. I'm going to move these over, though, so that you can see these cards. Let's see. A few message cards before we close. Stand up for yourself, I feel like saying. Put you first. You have to put you first in this situation. Risk. Learn to grow wherever you are planted. I feel like someone's contemplating moving away from the town or wherever they live to a new area to get away from this. It feels like you have You may have no family or there anybody to rely on, and this is why it's risky for you to do this. But this may be something that's necessary to uh, benefit yourself. Um, I'm looking at the fact that right here with this Five of Swords, they're rubbing their head as well as it's on top of this moon. And you got this person taking from you in the relationship that's taking from you and not connecting, and it's not connected properly. And but this being on top of that moon, I'm feeling like I said, your intuition is on. You think something's going on, and it's exactly as you thought. This person may be keeping this secret, so be very mindful of that. You can change the way things are going. I feel like saying don't push a big argument though. You may just need to figure out, if you figure out that something's going on, step away. Step away from them. That is enough. That is more hurtful to somebody. Not let them argue. Not let them argue with you. Just step away for a while. Not saying forever, but for a while, and let them see how it feels for you to not be there. And for some of you, it may change your whole situation with them. All right, Scorpio, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Tap that bell icon for notifications of future uploads. Have a great week. I will see you next video.